Hey guys, welcome to the first video in the C# beginner tutorial series. I want to start off by just talking about what you should be expecting to get out of this series of videos. So this set of videos is targeted at people who've never written a line of code before, or maybe have only done a very small amount. You're going to be learning some core programming concepts and some specific concepts about the C# programming language. I think it's a really good place to start if you've never programmed before. If you have programmed before in another language like Java or C++, you can probably breeze through these videos quite quickly. Maybe just check the syntax because they're all slightly different. But yeah, you should probably be fine to move on quite quickly to the next set of videos. So who am I? Well, I am someone who has done what you are currently doing. I've learned programming myself off of YouTube videos and books and many hours of trawling the internet to fix problems. And what I wanted to do was make some tutorials myself. Having done that, I found a lot of problems along the way from the tutorials that I learned. Like, there were very basic ones, but nothing to kind of get you going after that. So I want to make some tutorials where we actually make some relatively complex programs, and you can see how it's done, and then you can get the ball rolling. I also am really keen to offer support to people. I got stuck a lot when I was learning, and I know it's really difficult, especially when you're learning from books or videos where you can't talk to the person. So if you get stuck at all, I'd love you to stick a comment or message me, and I'll try and get you back on track as soon as possible. I should probably be able to get back to you within 24 hours or something, so don't hesitate to contact me. So yeah, you're going to be learning some basic stuff. Hopefully you will not just be doing very trivial programs, but you'll get something really cool out of the end. So why should you learn C#? Well, you probably don't have a good answer to that because you've never programmed before, and that's absolutely fine. I almost stumbled across the language. I sort of just picked it at random. But having learnt it, I think it's actually a really good place to start because it provides you with enough knowledge when you're writing about it to kind of understand how the computer works when it's running a program. But there's lots of really low-level stuff that you don't need to worry about. It's done for you. It's handled for you. So basically, you just get to do all the fun stuff, which is telling the computer what to do, and not have to worry about any of the consequences. C# is also a really popular language nowadays, especially with things like the Unity game engine, and it's used a lot actually in sort of banking and financial software and just general software. A lot of people tend to use Windows Forms, which are written in C#. Windows Forms are pretty much every single piece of Windows software you'll see. So it's a really important, really up and coming language, and I think will give you a lot of knowledge if you learn it. It will provide a good stepping stone to other things as well. So the other project I want to do after this set of tutorials is a set of advanced ones, so you can learn some more in-depth knowledge about the language, and also more complicated programming concepts. I also want to do some video game tutorials that use monogame, and that requires C# knowledge. I'd like to do some Android tutorials, and I'd like to do some sort of server across the web interaction tutorials. I'd also, if I can squeeze it in, like to do some Git tutorials, and Git is a way of you storing your code, and it's absolutely incredible. And if you're looking for a job, learning Git will look amazing on a CV. So these are the kind of things I want to do in the future, and you're going to have to jump through this hoop first. You can't just jump straight into other programming without knowing anything. But don't worry, it'll be over quite quickly, and we'll get to some really fun stuff. So the last thing I'm going to need you to do is download a piece of software. Now, Microsoft are responsible for writing the C# language, and they have also written a piece of software that makes programming in general very easy. In lots of languages, you can use it. It's called Visual Studio, and you can see I have a download page up here. So I'm going to need you to go to this URL I'll post a link in the description of the video, but you can also get to it by typing in download Visual Studio 2015. Top link should say something about downloads, hopefully. That is good. And this website kind of changes. Yeah, there we go. So there's various versions. Don't get too confused about this. Professional and enterprise are for professionals, businesses. You have to pay for licenses, and they have some really cool tools, but it's stuff that you won't need for now. So go to his Visual Studio Community, which is completely free. Absolutely, there's no in-game purchases or anything. Don't worry about that. It's completely free. You hit free download. Get on this page. And run the exe, and you should get something that looks like this. Now, mine took sort of about 5 or 10 minutes to sort of sort itself out, so I didn't want to have this wait in the video, so I booted it up before. So you get this installer. You can hit custom if you're feeling adventurous, but I would recommend just doing default, and then go down to install. I'm not going to do this because I already have it installed, so there's no need. But yeah, this is what you should get. And hit install, grab a drink, because it's going to take a while. It probably takes about half an hour to an hour. And then, yeah, when it's done, on to the next video, and we'll start doing some programming. So thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any problems. All right, comment, message, I'll get back to you. Thanks.